How's everybody feeling, man? Welcome to the Positionless podcast. If you've been with us here before, it's welcome back. We gotta apologize. We haven't been here for about 2 weeks, and if there are any regular viewers, you know, we're sorry we couldn't give you a dose of the Positionless podcast, but duty calls. We were out on the road. Um, but either way, we're changing up the format a little bit going forward. No more quizzes in the beginning, but that's all right. We're going to get right into what you clicked on. Today's title topic is going to be our finals preview. Pacers Thunder.
Yeah,
Unexpected one, but how are you feeling about it?
unexpected for most, but don't forget I did have the Pacers as my
You
dark
did,
horse.
you
in the
did. I
East.
forgot about that, actually. Good fucking call.
But nah, definitely unexpected for the Pacers to be here. And I just want to say real quick, if you are gonna miss the quizzes, we are gonna be having a lot of short form content, shorts, TikTok. We'll put that in the description. But yeah, this Thunder Pacers finals. Honestly, I think the Pacers match up with the Thunder a lot better than the Knicks would, just based on depth, overall defense. They don't have a guy like Brunson you can go at every single time. Tyrese obviously isn't an elite defender, but he's better than Brunson. They don't have a cat on that side, so I think it's going to be a very fun series.
Yeah, definitely a lot of interesting questions going into this. Something that I want to ask you and I want to talk about myself. What do you think the Pacers have to do to make this a series?
What do they have to do?
Yeah, like what are some key points that the Pacers should really
They got to shoot the ball well. That's pretty much it, I think.
And to speak on that, their effective field goal percentage in this playoffs is the second best for a team through the conference finals in playoff history.
Wow.
At 57.6% true shooting. And in these playoffs, they've ranked fourth in field goal percentage at 58.7%. First in mid-range field goal percentage at 48%. First in three-point percentage, shooting 40% in these playoffs. So that is something they definitely need to continue to make this a real series, I feel like.
Yeah.
Of course, it's what's got them here.
Of course.
And transition.
Hey, the Thunder aren't going to be giving up those easy buckets like the Knicks were.
So many easy buckets for Siakam in transition against the Knicks, man.
Yep.
Speaking of that, Siakam scored 1.5 points per possession in transition in these playoffs, which is pretty ridiculous. He's the best amongst all players in the playoffs with at least 25 possessions, transition possessions. Pacers like to move the ball. They got to do it efficiently and effectively in this series because, of course, the Thunder, they want to create the turnovers.
And especially when you have a guy like Tyrese on your team, you want to get out in transition because he's going to make that pass every single time.
Oh, for sure. I'm pretty sure he also leads these playoffs in passes ahead.
Yeah.
And that he's great at that, just quarterbacking it in the transition. So that should be exciting. And seeing OKC's defense, who I think is very well positioned to
The thing with
break
the
that up a
Thunder's
little bit?
defense, it's like they've got a lot of lockdown guys. There's nobody on the Pacers who really need to lock down. It's really just a team defense aspect, which
For
obviously
sure.
the Thunder could do.
Yeah, and I mean,
They haven't seen it all playoffs.
they don't necessarily have to lock down Tyrese, but if you're not guarding him and he starts to get his shot going, it's going to be scary because you got to give him more attention. He's only going to be a better playmaker.
If you're the Thunder, though, do you just want to force Tyrese to be a scorer?
It's definitely
Because
a good option for the most part, but he can also put up 30 on you.
he can put up 30, but if I'm the Thunder, I'm probably thinking, all right, I have one of the best perimeter defenders in the game with Caruso and Lou Dort.
Yeah.
You have guys that can switch on to him with Shea, J-Dub, Chet. So I'm letting him play one-on-one, not letting the other guys
For
get
sure.
involved and get going.
I'm definitely playing straight up man against this Pacers team as the Thunder.
Yeah.
But you got to remember they have one of the best offenses that we've seen in recent times.
Yeah.
It's a team offense. They're gonna move the ball.
Who's the
around.
best defense they faced this playoffs?
That's a
Not
good
really
question.
any good defense, I don't think. The
I
Bucks
mean-
were ass. The Cavs weren't very good. The Knicks were probably the best they faced,
They're not that fantastic defensively either.
but on the other hand, are the Pacers the best team that the Thunder have faced so far?
the Nuggets are probably better than them, brother.
You think the Nuggets would beat the Pacers in a 7-game series? It'd be very close.
It would be
very
close, yeah. It might go 7, and that's hard to call.
Yeah, Nuggets. Thunder went 7. So, what is your prediction for this series?
Thunder in 6.
Thunder in 6.
I think the Pacers will make it, a series. But I just don't know if they're going to shoot the ball like they have against these other teams in the East, which has really pushed them to this point of getting that finals berth. So, it always comes down to the role players, really, because if Ben Mathurin, if Aaron Nesmith, and Andrew Nemhard, and Pascal's not a role player, but if they're all cooking, man, if one of them starts cooking in a game, they feed off each other's energy.
Yeah.
Like, I think Siakam is a very big key piece for the Pacers in this series. If he can consistently score, which we've seen that he can.
If he's able to score on J-Dub, he's got the size advantage. Even though we know J-Dub's a great defender, he can shoot right over him. It's going to be tough to get in the paint with Chet and Ihart down there.
For sure.
But they're going to need at least. It feels like if Tyrese has a 30-point game,
we need Pascal.
Siakam knows his role. If Halliburton's assisting, not really getting his groove, Siakam's got to step up and be the guy.
For sure. Another interesting question. How do you think Indiana tries to slow down Shea?
I think you just do what everyone else does. Just gap off Lou Dort, Caruso, force them to make shots. Because these teams are very similar. The Pacers don't have a guy like Shea that can get a bucket, ISO. I guess their guy is Siakam.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, let's not hate on Tyrese. Tyrese can go get a bucket for himself, but he's definitely a pass-first guy.
Yeah.
And he's not exactly Shea driving aggressively, getting rim running. I mean,
he's looking for the pass.
Yeah.
Whereas Shea's looking to score every time. But these teams are very similar in which they have guys that on the floor you can help off Lou Dort, but he can have a game where he hits 5 threes. Same with Nemhard. They're going to help off Nemhard, but
for sure
he can have a game where he's lights out.
100%. He's been lights out for a lot of these playoffs as well.
And that last game against New York, Game 6, who we'll talk about the Tom Thibodeau fire in a little bit.
For sure.
But he really clamped up on Jalen Brunson in that series. I don't know if he's big enough to really guard Shea and get that assignment, whether it's him or Nesmith to start it out, but it's going to be interesting.
For sure. I think maybe we see something similar to building the wall like they did to Giannis, which is essentially gapping, like hard gapping.
Yeah.
But forcing Shea to become a jump shooter.
Yeah,
of course he can do, but you don't want him to get to the line every goddamn play, which, of course, that's not really true.
No.
Like, people have been very, overwhelmingly biased against Shea for that.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's what the best players do. They get to the line. But if you can keep him out of the paint somehow, where he can't draw that contact and go up.
I think some people don't understand. When you're that good and
they have to
get
foul.
open, the defenders are fouling for a reason. Same thing with Wade. Same thing with Harden. Now it's Shea.
For sure.
The reason they're getting fouled is because they're beating the defense. And, yes, he does draw fouls. He's great at drawing or baiting fouls, as they say. But it's just part of the game.
100%. What's your final prediction for this?
I think I have to agree with you. Thunder in 6. I think every game is going to be relatively close just because the Pacers are such a great team. They have great team chemistry going on.
Mm-hmm.
Halliburton's dad is attending the games now. Gives that extra chemistry boost, especially to Halliburton.
It's going to give a chemistry boost when the Knicks hired Jalen Brunson's dad, Rick. Pretty sure that's his
he's
name.
an assistant coach. So.
Yeah, for the Knicks.
Come on.
Bump that motherfucker up for the motherfucking super.
Do not do that.
You got the Nova Knicks with the dad coach morale boost, bro. Come on now.
We don't need any of that fucking AAU shit going on. The dad's the coach.
That's exactly what we need.
ISO every play. I mean, they're doing that.
That's what they run already. Yeah.
I think that's why he got fired.
Yeah,
they didn't have an offense.
We can transition into this for right now. I personally have never been a fan of Tibbs' coaching style, and these playoffs really kind of shone a light. I mean, all year long, you play a fucking 8-man, 7-man rotation, and then when it comes down to the biggest series of your life, you're playing 11 guys. You're playing fucking Landry
I
Shamet,
ain't seen DeLon Wright
Miles
play all
McBride,
year.
and DeLon Wright.
Hey, don't hate on McBride now.
No. Those three were on the court together.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What are we doing? He did that in 2 games, the last 2 games of the series. I don't understand what he was doing. All year long, you don't give these guys a run, and then when it comes down to the biggest moment, you're going to play them 20 minutes?
I get the Knicks don't have any depth, but just roll with what you've been doing all year. Just
For
play
real.
your starters.
Play the
40
starters,
minutes.
yeah. And it was the Knicks weren't fun to watch. It was bad basketball in the entire conference finals for them. So I've been kind of waiting on this Tibbs firing for a while. I'm just not a fan of Tibbs, bro.
I mean, at the end of the day, he overachieved with his team, though. Nobody thought they were beating the
This
Celtics
year?
and going to the conference finals.
I
truth.
definitely thought after all the moves they made, they were a real conference finals contender.
Did you think they had a chance of beating the Celtics?
I mean, not when the series actually came to front, but I had said all year long the Knicks match up better against the Celtics than anybody else.
That's why they went out and got OG and
100%.
You know?
And the Celtics didn't play great basketball against the Knicks either.
No, they didn't.
But,
They
not to take
do.
anything away from what the Knicks did, they did have a nice little miraculous run, as a neutral. If I was a Knicks fan, though, I'd be a little bit mad that we got this far. I hate to say this, but lost to the Pacers, man.
Yeah.
The Pacers
Especially
are
in
damn
the way
good.
that they did, yeah.
The Pacers are damn good, but I thought the Knicks had more. I feel like another coach can get more out of them this year or next year.
I mean, what more can you get, though?
A fucking real offense.
What do you run with that team, though?
What do you mean?
They only have one creator. It's Jalen Brunson.
Bro.
OG's not a creator.
I'm
Mikel's
not
not
an
a creator.
offensive. I'm not a
Josh
fucking
Hart,
NBA coach.
there's a reason he got benched.
But you can run actions off of Cat, bro.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily Sabonis, but to bring up a coach who might be a candidate, Mike Brown. I think Mike Brown could do wonders with this offense, man.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah. And even if it's not Mike Brown, even if it's a Mike Malone, I think Mike Malone's a great offensive coach. How many years has he played with phenomenal big man? I think Cat can make a couple fucking passes a game. I think Cat can handle a bigger role in the offense.
More of a creator role.
Yeah,
Dribble handoffs. Playmaking out of the post.
Sengun-ish last year. Sengun didn't have his greatest offensive season last year, but he had a lot of opportunity.
It's
I mean,
not
of
like
course
Cat
you're-
didn't get touches, though.
No, he got the touches, but he's
where
not.
are you putting him on the court to really run actions through him?
Dribble handoffs, bro.
Yeah, I didn't see shit. I didn't see any dribble handoffs.
Dude, just a lot more pick and roll as well. JB and Cat's the perfect pick and roll duo if you run it right. Pick and pops, pick and rolls.
Yeah.
Cat in the short roll, I think, can make some passes, man.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
They help off a corner. Cat can open corner 3 from Mikal Bridges.
It's Josh Hart in the corner, though. They're not helping off Bridges.
But if you attack that side, then Josh Hart's open on that corner, and they swing the 2 defenders around. Okay, someone's going to get open eventually, bro. You're creating a break in the defense.
No, I agree.
I just think there's more you can do to create looks. Of course, ISO is very efficient for certain players.
For
JB, but when you do it over and over and over and over again, teams know what you're doing, and it's hard to stop, but...
You can't rely on tough shots from your
100%.
best player all game, obviously.
100%.
I agree.
I just think running a real offense in the NBA is something you kind of have to do.
Yeah. Tibbs has always been a defensive guy.
To be a championship
He did do a good defensive job with this team, but when the trade happened, Jalen Brunson and Cat, no one's thinking about defense. They want this to be a top 5 offense in the NBA, and with the offense that Tibbs is running, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, 100%.
I like that Mike Brown. I like that Mike Brown.
I like Mike
idea.
Brown too, but I don't know if he's the right guy for it. But
Taylor Jenkins.
yeah, Taylor Jenkins is another guy I thought of.
I mean, just thinking of offensive coaches.
Monty Williams is out there.
That bro's got to still getting paid from Detroit. I think he just wants to chill.
I'm trolling. Maybe there's some coaches that we don't know about as well, but
There's always some assistants.
Rick
that
Brunson, bro.
Get some love and
I'm
shine.
calling it, bro. Rick Brunson's gonna get that job.
I hope not.
He better get an interview. That's all I'm saying. Why do you hope not? He's a real
I mean,
coach.
I don't know if he's like. I'm sure he's a real coach. Like he had the job before JB. Like I'm not saying that, but just the whole stories and drama that it would that would come up.
It's not
I just
nepotism
don't
though.
think it
Like,
would.
we know it's not nepotism. Like
He's never been a head coach in his career. I don't want him being the head coach of a team that's trying to contend for the first time,
you're right. You're right.
especially when his son's the point guard.
I don't mind it though. I wouldn't mind if they hired him.
I mean, I wouldn't mind just for like all the stories and shit that would come out.
I don't know what stories would even come out. It's not like it's like wrong if he's the right guy for the job.
Nah, but
I would
say
like
they
Mike Malone
lose,
there,
they
though.
lose first round, and Jalen Brunson had a bad game. Oh, he's gotta stop giving the ball to his son every play.
You're right, dude.
Stephen
A.
would,
Smith would eat that shit
Exactly.
alive. Okay, you're absolutely right, bro. I
But-
don't know. I don't fucking watch that shit anymore, but
Neither do I, but the Twitter clips are funny.
I like Mike Malone there a lot. Actually, I think he's a good guy to instill a little bit of a new culture there.
I mean,
just fuck
shit,
with Mike
imagine
Malone's
the
personality.
actions he's running with Jamal and fucking Jokic.
Yeah,
Run
with
that
fucking
shit
Cat
with
and
Cat
JB,
and
bro.
it'd be so good.
So good.
Obviously, two different player archetypes,
Yeah,
but shit like that, he knows how to get the best out of his players.
yes, he does. And
And he's a champion.
I love Mike Malone as a coach, bro. Like, if the Rockets didn't have Ime, I'd be like, go hire that motherfucker, because I like his personality as well. But
Yeah.
let's move on from the Tibbs shit. I forgot to mention, please like and sub, boys.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. Leave a comment about how you feel about these finals coming up and some of those questions we asked. Like, how do they stop Shea or slow him down at least? And what do the Pacers have to do?
Before we move on, do you
Yeah.
think Tibbs gets a job this offseason?
Maybe not this offseason. I mean, who needs a coach now? Grizzlies might hire him.
No, they extended that other guy.
Oh, you're right. Isolo,
Yeah.
something.
I think Adelman's going to get an extension. In
He already
Denver.
did.
He already did.
Yeah. I don't know. He just feels like a puppet coach to me, but
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Hey,
Maybe
if
it's
he's
just 'cause
going to
he
let
looks like a
Jokic be
kid.
the coach, then keep him because Jokic
Yeah,
is a
Jokic
better
is
coach
smart.
than any coach out there.
Yes.
Shit, maybe the Bucks can get rid of Doc and hire Thibodeau.
Please, God, no.
Well, I mean, depends what happens with
I'm
Giannis.
hoping
but-
for the Giannis trade, dude. I'm hoping for it. Honestly, I just feel
Yeah,
like
let's move
Milwaukee
on to the
needs a
Giannis
reset.
trade. You're hoping for it? I thought you were a Bucks fan.
I am. But
Fake-ass
here's
Bucks
the
fan,
thing.
you
No,
want
no, no,
Giannis
no,
to
no,
go.
no. I know
The
that.
fuck?
I know the Giannis window is shut, and I don't want him to waste his career. I'm a Giannis fan. I'm still gonna root for the Bucks. Yes, they're still gonna be my East team. You're getting regulated to the second role now, bro. I'm Rockets #1 right now.
Yeah.
But I'm a Giannis fan above all else, and I think that window is shut in Milwaukee.
I
for
mean,
sure.
he's not going to win another chip there.
Um,
but he can be the all-time Bucks legend.
I get
Stay
it.
at home. Fucking one-man team their whole career.
Or
He
you
can
can
be
go
that
out and be
guy.
the GOAT.
He already won a chip there.
He's only 30, bro. He can go out and be the GOAT somewhere.
The GOAT?
The GOAT.
He's the GOAT in Milwaukee.
I'm saying he can be the GOAT of the league, bro.
You think he's winning 3 more chips?
He could. He genuinely could.
With
He's
who?
that good.
With who?
I like the Toronto shit. If he
You
goes
do
there,
like the Toronto shit? I mean, they've got so many pieces.
they've got like I would love a Scotty Barnes, in Milwaukee, in either IQ or RJ. What pick do the Raptors
If I'm the
have this
Raptors,
year?
I'm not giving up Scotty plus another guy that I've got.
The fuck you talking about? It's
Maybe-
Giannis
maybe
Antetokounmpo.
RJ. I'll give
Okay,
up RJ.
I'll
I'm not
take
giving up
Scotty and
IQ.
RJ, and then you still got Giannis, Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, IQ, Yaka
It's-
Pirtle, but I'm sure
The
they get
Raptors
another
are the
center.
weirdest team in the NBA right now.
I like
the weirdest
Raptors,
collection
bro.
of talent.
It is, but if they get Giannis out of this,
If
which
they get Giannis,
really
yeah.
could,
Are you trading Scotty for Giannis?
dude. Yes. What are you talking about? Scotty's
mean,
good,
yes,
but he
of
hasn't
course.
shown anything near that level yet.
That's the shit they did with Kawhi, and they won the championship. So, I mean, they traded DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
So you're obviously going to be giving up a lot more.
It's a little bit different, but
It is different, but that's the only way they're going to compete
Scotty-
is if they trade. You ain't signing nobody.
well, I need to see what pick the Raptors have this year.
Yeah, because everybody in the top 3 dropped. They got to be like 6, 7, something like that. But I like the
They have 9.
9.
See if you give me 9, 2027, 2029, and 2031.
You're giving up 4 picks, Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett, bro?
It's Giannis Antetokounmpo, my boy. What the fuck are we talking about?
Who's giving you anything better than Scotty Barnes, period?
It doesn't matter, bro.
They're just outbidding themselves at that point.
Nah, there's gonna be another bid.
Who?
Like more picks and shit, bro. You're acting like Scotty Barnes is god. Like he's damn
Scotty
good.
Barnes
bro.
could be like a top 15 player in the NBA.
He could be,
Top
but
10.
he's shown flashes. But I don't think he's been.
Bro averaged like 22-12, not 22-12, like
It was
28 and 8.
It was like 18, 8, and 6 or something like that.
Bro had a hell of a year
Dude, I love Scotty,
with
but I don't
the
think
shit roster around him.
I think you're forgetting who you're trading for, bro. This is gonna be the biggest trade package we've ever seen, bro. A top 3 player in the league. In
Bro
his
looked
prime.
up Scottie Pippen.
What am I doing, bro?
But nah, I'm just saying, like, as a
Okay, he
19,
averaged
7,
19, 7, and 6.
and 6 with a shit team around him.
It wasn't that.
I'm not saying it was, but they were hurt all year. IQ didn't play half the year. They
RJ
did,
missed time. Scotty has missed
Ingram
time every
didn't-
single year in the league as well.
yeah, but just how good of a player he is that I'm
Yeah.
getting back from Milwaukee. You get a guy like that you can build your team around. Plus, I'm not giving up 4 first-round picks, Scotty and RJ.
How many picks are you giving up then?
I'll give up 2, and
That's it.
then a protected.
How about 2 and 2 protected? How about 2 and 2 swaps?
I don't know, man. Just because who else is outbidding that? The Rockets aren't giving up a men, and
I mean, it's
Jalen
better
Green-
than Scotty. Like,
man,
nah, they're close.
right
As
now,
a prospect, though, the men's better. Let's be honest.
yeah, they're very close. I'm just saying, if the Rockets are giving up a men, they're not giving up a men. That's the thing.
I agree. We shouldn't, but
They're not giving up a men. And I fuck Jalen Green compared to Scotty Barnes,
Sengun and Jalen though.
bro. If you're not giving up a men, you're giving up Sengun and Jalen.
I'll give you Sengun and Jalen for Giannis, bro. And some picks.
And Reed.
No Reed.
Yeah, I mean the bidding war is gonna be crazy. Like if I'm the Raptors and I'm forced to do that just because I have so many good players on the team, I guess I'm doing it. But
What do you mean? You're not trading for Giannis?
no, I'm saying if I have to give up 4 first-round picks and RJ and Scotty, then of course I'm doing it.
RJ's a huge asset.
No, he's not. But
Neither, like, IQ is decent, but he's overpaid.
I want to keep IQ over RJ
I
just
agree.
with Giannis
RJ
on
had
the
a
team.
fucking great season last year too, though.
Yeah, but
But
we know RJ.
dude.
Come
I was saying that
We
too
know
last
RJ.
year, but I turned around, bro. RJ was nice last year, man. Especially when it was just him out there with a bunch of bums. He was putting up like
He's
27,
nice, but is
7,
he
and
a
7
winning
for like a
basketball
month,
player?
bro. He's damn good.
Or is he just like a DeMar?
I don't know. It's tough to say. I haven't seen him in real fucking games, so.
I mean, we saw him with the Knicks in
did
the
see him with
playoffs
the
a few
Knicks.
years ago, and he was pretty ass.
He definitely has turned himself up a notch since that series. I feel like his whole game, he's grown as a player since then.
Yeah.
But
I feel like every year it's like, oh, RJ's going to polish it together this year. He's going to look better.
I thought RJ looked really good last year, man.
Well, I honestly didn't watch the Raptors very much at all. I'm sure he had great stats because he does every year. But I'm just saying I'd rather have IQ on the team paired with Giannis just
for
because
the year,
the
he
fit is
put
so
up
much better.
21, 6, and 5.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty damn good. And he didn't shoot great.
Just his play style, though.
No, actually, I lied. He shot 46% from the field, 35% from 3.
Average.
That's pretty damn good, though, for the volume that he's shooting.
Yeah.
Saying 46 and 35 is average. I mean,
They're not.
there's a lot of players that shoot more that shoot worse than that, bro.
Like,
James Harden.
yeah, but he's such a great playmaker.
Yeah, I know.
It's different. And
It's also improvement for fucking.
yeah, no, I
RJ,
mean,
though.
what is he, 24, 25? Like, he's still got so much time to grow. But I'm trying to ship
24.
him over BI and
I agree with that. I agree
IQ.
with that. But I mean, I started off saying by RJ isn't a huge asset, but then
now
I
you
thought
flipped on
RJ
yourself.
I still don't think he's a huge asset, though. I mean, he's getting paid a lot of money, and I don't know. If I'm the Raptors, I'll give you as many picks as you need with that package, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now I still have IQ, Grady
Is that
Dick.
a championship team though?
It's a fucking
Giannis
contender.
and a bunch of good role players.
Yes. What are we talking about?
No,
That's
it
what the
is.
Bucks was.
Yeah, I guess they had Middleton
Dude,
and Drew though.
That's what a
BI's
championship
gonna,
squad
we haven't
is.
seen Bi be in a real fucking playoff series yet. When's the last time you've seen Bi in a playoff series? Never.
I like Bi
Because he's hurt every fucking year.
okay. You got me there.
Yeah, I
but
like Bi too.
I
but-
like Bi. I think he could play. He could be like the Chris Middleton, bro.
Yeah.
Like another shot creator that can get his
I
own
don't
bucket in the
hate that.
mid range, hit some catch and shoot threes. You know, his defense isn't quite near Chris's level was in his prime, but
I mean, if he really locks in.
yeah, exactly. If you buy in,
Yeah.
I think that's a real shit. I love IQ next to fucking Giannis, bro. That's another guy that can put up threes. And
Grady Dick too.
yeah, dude.
3-and-D.
Pause, but
I know you love the dick.
I like Grady Dick. I like that motherfucker. I like how he shoots. I like how he gets buckets. He's a pure scorer, man.
And they still do have the Jakob Poeltl. It's a decent starting center.
He is a decent starting center.
So get some depth with that team.
Yeah,
And I don't hate it.
no, that's what I'm saying. That's a real contender in the East right now.
Yeah. If they do get him. If
Kinda
he even
hoping
leaves
for it.
Milwaukee, like what are the chances you think he actually requests a trade and leaves Milwaukee? Because he's not going to request a trade unless he knows where he wants to go and if the Bucks are trading him.
Hey
to
man,
be
I've seen
honest.
rumors he likes Toronto,
I've seen that too.
so it's a real possibility, man. And I wouldn't be mad. Is all I'm saying. That's what. But
Yeah, keep somebody in the East. Don't send him out west, please. Or we're going to have to merge conferences.
there's another rumor going around the league right now.
What's that?
KD to Mini, bruh.
To Minnesota?
Yes, sir.
What do you
And-
give up in that package?
I mean, it's got to be Rudy Gobert. Probably Rob Dillingham. I think contractually you might have to either do like a Mike Conley. I mean, you're
Contractually, Gobert, yeah.
you're
Gobert and
praying
Conley should be
you're
enough.
praying to keep Nas Reed.
I saw a report that the Suns would want a big man in return. So
I
the
like
Gobert
Rudy
makes
on the
sense.
Suns, bro. Like,
Yeah.
give them a real defensive fucking presence on that fucking team, because man,
If I'm the Suns, I'm asking for Jaden McDaniels though.
of course that's the number one guy that is gonna make or break this trade. If I'm Minnesota, I don't give him up. I think a 1-year rental of KD isn't worth Jaden McDaniels'
1 year
career.
rental. You don't think he'd re-sign there with his boy?
Well,
Ian?
okay, he's still 37.
And
One or
I don't
2-year
think
rental.
I think Nas is like a decent replacement starter for Jaden McDaniels. Still a great
Oh,
defender.
I love Nah, but Jaden McDaniels is like, I think he has a lot more potential to get better as a player.
Really? How much better is he gonna get?
I mean, he's a great defender. I think he can like take an offensive step eventually.
Been saying that for
I know,
last 2
I know,
years,
I know,
though.
but I still believe.
I think
still believe.
nah. I mean, maybe if he was on the Suns team,
If he was on the Suns, for sure, he
but
would get a lot more opportunity. But I still think, imagine Katie and Jaden McDaniels together, bro.
oh yeah,
I can't get that thought out of my mind. So,
that'd be nasty.
and Ant, of course,
Yeah.
and Nas Reed, who they got to
Would
play.
he be the starting center?
Yeah,
I
It's
mean,
a small
no
lineup,
defense
though.
on that team. With KD and Nas out there.
the Suns might have to give up like a Nick Richards.
Yeah,
He's a serviceable center for that squad.
yeah.
So, I like the idea of that happening. I like Rudy in Phoenix. I think not necessarily he'd pair well with Devin Booker, but I think Devin Booker would appreciate a defensive presence down low.
Hey, he hasn't had shit.
Yeah, he's been fucking begging his whole career, bro. DeAndre Ayton wasn't that either. He had JaVale McGee at one point, I feel like. Or
Yeah,
maybe
it's like
that
his
was
rookie year.
maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking up the timeline, but how do you feel
if
about
KD
it?
was to get traded, which he is? I like it in Minnesota.
It makes a lot of sense, and him and Anthony Edwards clearly have a relationship. I
Yep.
mean, of course, there was the shit talking, but that was more like joking around than anything. You could tell that, like, Katie loved that shit.
Yeah.
Like, Katie
And
loved the
Spen
shit talk
said-
from the youngin.
That's his favorite player that he idolized growing up. So to watch them play together.
Team USA shit too.
Wolves have been to the conference finals 2 years in a row.
It makes
And
sense.
They need another guy to help Ant in the big moments. Julius Randle just isn't that guy.
You know,
We haven't even mentioned Randle, but he's a free agent.
yeah.
So just let him walk and try to trade for KD.
Where do you think Randall can end up this year or
Well,
next year?
if they don't,
If they don't trade for KD, they probably keep him around, but
they got to re-sign him.
they got to trade Rudy.
I don't know where.
Maybe even for just Bradley Beal.
Nah, fuck that.
No, you're right.
Gobert was actually really, really good.
He is really,
in the
really good,
playoffs.
but if you want to keep Nas Reed, you got to get rid of Gobert or Julius Randle.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of Julius. I mean, he had a great playoff, so I think some teams might be interested in him. But
Just pay Nas Reed $30 million under the table to accept his player option of 15.
yeah,
And
that's
then
not sus.
no one will know. Just be like, I want to win a championship, bruh.
Yeah,
Trade for KD.
that's what they did with Brunson. Probably
What you
paid
mean?
a little under the table, so he took that pay cut.
Yo, low key, why not? But like, I don't know. I Julius Randle is an interesting guy. Yeah, player.
Just send him to the Nets. Fuck it.
Come on, man.
Let him hoop. He's not a guy
Okay.
that's gonna help winning.
Trade KD for Nick Claxton and Cam Johnson back. I'm trolling. KD back to the Nets would fucking be world ending, but
Yeah. Now I saw a report about Nick Claxton. He's on the Lakers.
I like that.
Yeah, get a real.
You have to give up like what? Austin Reeves?
Don't connect and
Just Dalton Connect?
something like that. I'm not giving up Austin Reeves
No,
for
neither
Claxton.
Neither would I. I
Well,
mean,
that
shit,
same
you have
package-
Luka and Brown, but like,
Connect in that 2027, the same
hear me out.
thing
Hear me
they
out.
sent for
Connect
Mark
2027.
Williams.
Give up Austin Reeves to get Cam Johnson and Claxton somehow.
Yeah,
You'd
if
have to
I'm
give him
giving up
another
Austin
contract,
Reeves, I
but-
want maybe like one more decent role player.
I mean, that's what Cam Johnson is.
Cam Johnson, Claxton.
Who's another role player on that fucking Nets team?
They got somebody, like some shooting guard. I couldn't name anyone on that Nets team, brother.
They got Cam Thomas, but
Yeah,
I don't think
want
he's going to be
Cam
there.
Thomas on that Lakers
Yeah,
team.
neither do I. Name another fucking player on that team right now.
They got Trendon Watford.
Uh,
Shit, did Lonnie Walker sign with them? It was
I
either
think he
him
did,
or
I
the
think he did.
Sixers. Might have been the Sixers.
do they really not have any other
No, I feel like they
decent
got
role
another
players?
like decent little role player.
They have D'Angelo
Bring
Russell.
back D'Lo
They already did bring back D'Lo.
again.
They don't have shit on this squad, bro.
Okay,
They
yeah.
have D'Anthony Melton, but he tore his ACL.
Hey, throw him in that trade then.
Keon Johnson
Would you do that? Would you give up Reeves for Cam Johnson?
and Claxton.
Yeah, if I'm gonna Reeves, I want to keep Connect. Reeves 2027.
I just don't know how
Cam
much
and
Connect
Claxton.
can actually contribute on a
Bro had an
competing team.
amazing start to the season.
Start.
I
to the
think it's
season.
just the mental game. That's why he got benched because he just got
I
traded.
mean, they also already tried to trade him. Like, there's no way.
that's
they
why.
keep him
That's why he
around.
didn't play because the whole.
There's
mental
no
thing,
way they
but-
keep Connect around.
No.
Like, it's just impossible.
So would you rather do the connected 2027 just for Claxton? Or are you trying to ship Austin?
I
and get
just like
Johnson in
Cam
there?
Johnson with
But
Luka.
they already got Rui though.
They do have Rui, but Cam Johnson's a better Rui.
Yeah.
If we're being honest. I don't know. I just like the idea of Cam Johnson playing with the Lakers.
So
I like
do I.
Nick Claxton too.
I mean, he fits just great with Luka
With
and
Luka,
Brown.
for sure.
Hey,
He's a
Sham
great
said it's
defender.
about to be the craziest offseason of all time.
Sham said it.
You see that?
I mean, if we get a Giannis trade, a KD trade,
Fuck, there might
A
even be a
Jaylen
Braun
Brown
trade.
trade.
Who knows?
Bron trade, Bron to the fucking Lakers, not the Lakers. Bron to the Warriors. Remember that was rumored?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Didn't
fuck.
the Warriors almost trade for KD too?
They did, but KD shut
KD
it down.
said
He said,
no.
I ain't playing with Draymond.
Crazy.
Fuck that guy.
Let's talk about another trade rumor, bro. Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a quieter rumor, but I personally think if they could move Jaylen Brown for like one of those superstar guys,
I
like
ain't
a
doing it for
Giannis.
KD. I ain't doing it for KD.
No, I probably wouldn't do it for KD either. But if they're able to do it for Giannis
Oh, hell yeah.
somehow, I don't know how they do that because it's not like JB's super young.
I mean, he's still in his prime.
I mean, but either way, I think it might be smart for Boston to do that just because they're getting ahead of like getting really pigeonholed financially and contractually in like the upcoming years, and new ownership might be inclined to not be so massively over the cap. Like
I think
it's
there's
so
more of a
much in
chance
luxury taxes, it's ridiculous.
they get rid of Drew and Porzingis, probably both of them.
I feel like Porzingis has got to be gone.
Yeah.
Played like shit. In
He
the
had
last,
like AIDS or something. Let me chill. But he had some
he had
type
eight.
of sickness.
It's actually been confirmed. Sources report.
Live on the Positionless podcast, breaking news. It's
Anonymous
been
sources, Chris Stapps, Tingus
Anonymous
Pingus,
source.
Porzingis
Trust
has
me, bro.
AIDS, bro.
That's why he could only play 12 minutes against
Before
the Knicks.
gassing out.
Yeah. No, but
He did.
yeah,
Look it up.
it's live, confirmed. I just got a text. Trust me, bro.
My source is Jack.
Yes. No, he was great for them the past 2 years before this sickness, whatever it is. But yeah, it's time to move on. Same with Drew. Obviously, last year we saw he lost a step clearly.
Yeah. I mean, just to say one more thing about Porzingis, he only plays fucking 50 games a year anyways.
Yeah.
And you just got to pray that some of those are in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
I do like the idea of Drew in Dallas, though. I've seen a lot of rumors and traction there. Pair him up, him,
Defense wins
Kyrie,
championships,
Flag. Imagine that lineup.
Low-key, Nico kind of got me hyped up, bro.
Nico's kind of cooking.
If they got Drew and just the tagline of defense wins championships, bro, that shit might get me hype.
I mean, shit, imagine that lineup. I think Flag's going to come in and be a
If
legitimate player.
Oh, I agree.
He's real deal.
Dude, I'm excited to watch Flag next year, man.
You can trade PJ and Gafford or Lively, whichever one you choose. I'd probably try to keep Lively just because he's younger. But
Love Lively.
you got some depth you can try and trade, like some salary. They've got a lot of moves they can make to try to re-up this roster for next year. I'm excited.
I'm
Dallas
excited
could
too.
be a legit.
Dallas might be
team.
legit. And when Kyrie comes back, dude,
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, he was just
Max
out
Christie
hooping
was
on
cooking
the
last
park.
year too, though. What?
Max in the park with some kids. Kyrie was out there hooping.
Nah, old video probably, right?
Nah, bro.
Didn't he just tear his fucking ACL?
I mean, you can walk with an ACL. Like,
You
he
can
wasn't
walk,
going hard,
yeah.
grinding, but he was just out there with the kids at the park hooping, enjoying life. You know, Kyrie.
Love Kyrie, man.
Yeah. Peaceful guy. Max Christie, though, yes.
He was cooking
Guy's
at the end of last
actually,
year,
like, a
man.
good role
He's a
player.
good bucket getter,
Yeah.
good shooter, and I think he'd be great when Anthony Davis comes back next to a Cooper Flag who might be able to get him some easy buckets.
Just like getting off
Kyrie.
that bench.
Dude, Drew Holiday, he has lost a step
He still got it defensively.
for sure.
Can knock down an open three, and once in a while can make a play off the dribble and turn back the clock a little bit.
I don't know. It's definitely exciting that the Mavs got the number 1 pick. At first, I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. But it definitely put a nice twist on that whole Luka trade.
Yeah.
But let's talk a little bit about the Magic's new logo and uniforms, man.
Hey, uniforms A+.
Let me look up this logo again because I don't remember it.
Bringing back the pinstripes.
Love it.
I mean, the one where it's a little block on top, it's not my favorite, but I don't hate it either. Their logo, probably like a B+.
I actually really like it.
I like the way it looks, but why not start the O right there so it doesn't, the Orlando just looks a little bit weird
Because
to me.
the star's right here, man.
Yeah, guys. I just don't like how the Orlando is shaped and the Magic is like on the bottom, perfect. That's not my favorite, but
I
still
like
a good
it.
logo. I still like it.
It's better than the last shit.
Yeah, for sure.
The uniforms, the block one, it's not my favorite either, but
It's not ugly though.
it's not terrible. Yeah, you get the nice splash of color there.
That white jersey, ooh,
That shit's fire. I might
That shit is
have
fire.
to cop me a fucking
Paulo,
Franz Wagner. White boys only.
Jalen
bro.
Suggs.
Hey, you know I'm a Jalen Suggs fan.
Yep.
Shit, might have to cop me a KCP fucking Magic jersey, bro.
KCB would be crazy.
Bro's
Bro's gonna be off the team in 2 years.
Who cares, man? Nah.
Definitely a fire jersey. I like the new redesign, bringing back some classic looks.
Yeah, I do like the blue one as well.
Oh yeah,
The Orlando one. But man, actually, the more I look at this logo, bro, that shit's pretty fucking heat, bro.
yeah.
Just
the
look at
lettering.
this right here. This is fire.
That part's fire.
Fire.
I like the
fuck.
black around it.
Yeah.
It's just the offset lettering's the only thing with me.
I don't mind it.
Let me pull this up. What do you think about this rumor? You know me, I'm a Bulls fan.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, people around the league believe that Kobe or Josh Giddey will be on a new team next season. It's not going to be Giddey because he's a restricted free agent. We just fucking trade Caruso to let Giddey walk. If you're the
what
Bulls,
are
are
you
you trying
trading
to
Kobe
get rid of
for?
Kobe? What?
What are you trading him for?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Just like pick.
It's just a nothing
Picks and young
trade.
assets,
Like, just a
like-
nothing trade. You're trading the one
Just
guy
like
that
reset again to get worse.
trade Lonzo and Vooch.
Oh, Lonzo's definitely going to be gone. I like him on the Mavericks.
Listen,
as well,
bro.
if they can
I'll
get him.
believe it when I fucking see it.
Yeah.
The Bulls have been fucking two
I mean, yeah,
seasons
I can't
behind
say-
on all their trades every single year. So it wouldn't surprise me if Lonzo plays out that fucking extension.
No,
that he
he's
signed.
not playing out.
He's
the
playing out that
extension,
extension, brother. Guess what? Vooch isn't getting fucking traded either.
Vooch. I mean, who the fuck wants Vooch? Like,
Dude,
that's the thing.
Pelicans.
That's the thing. Are they gonna keep Zion? I mean, we
I
haven't talked
forgot,
about
bro.
the Zion,
Zion
shit
can
going
get
on.
fucking traded.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Like,
dude, I forgot. Zion has that case now.
yeah, there was just a video of that chick. She's like, oh yeah. Oh, there goes your NBA career. There goes all your money. It's like, obviously, there's a little bit of fucking sketch shit going on.
That shit's real.
Yeah.
I didn't see that shit at
I just
all.
saw it today. She's like, oh no, there goes all your money. There goes your NBA career. What now? It's like,
bro.
that's kind of fucking crazy.
People are fucking crazy today, bro. Like,
It's the same.
but then again, we really don't know. Like,
We don't know
definitely-
anything that happened,
Okay,
you know?
okay. Even though she said that fucked up shit,
Yeah.
it still could have happened.
Yeah.
Like what she's alleging. I haven't really read into it at all. I kind of just was like, oh, they're demanding $50 million.
And then I
believe
saw
it,
another
but-
thing. She like was trying to get a lawyer, obviously, and the lawyer looked in the facts of the case and they didn't
Said
even take
no?
it. It was like some really popular guy, like Busby or something.
I don't know.
I don't know, but they
That's crazy
denied taking
for a
the
lawyer
case.
to not take your money.
Yeah, because
Like-
they looked at the facts, but it's not like I know shit. Like I don't know shit. You know, anything
Yeah.
could have happened, but
I mean,
just the
Just-
type of guy Zion is.
I was gonna say, like, we've seen Zion grow up in front of us for the last fucking 5 years now, and everything that I've seen from him, he looks like a stand-up guy.
Yeah,
He seems like a fun dude, like a nice, well put together young man. So it would shock me if this was true, but I'm not gonna call anybody a liar. So
exactly. Wait for the facts to come out. But I saw something saying Zion. He's gonna have his value isn't up there right now. He's on the same value that Porzingis was.
You think so?
In Dallas was like Porzingis in Dallas was a few years ago.
I think he has a little bit.
D Rose was after he left Chicago because all those injuries and everything are tied to his name. I don't believe it.
who the fuck said that?
I don't have it. I didn't save it. I didn't know the reporter, but
Ain't no way he's at that low value.
it's like who's really gonna give up a crazy amount for Zion?
Bulls.
Right now? Fuck would we give up? Why would we trade
White?
for Zion? If we can straight up trade
Not,
Kobe,
not
like,
straight up. Kobe White and Lonzo back to the. No, I don't know, just some bullshit, bro. Like a bullshit ass trade.
like
Some
a
2K
bullshit
shit.
ass trade.
The only way Zion gets traded is on some 2K ass shit. Just like, I mean, if he's available, why not fucking trade for Zion?
And the Pelicans aren't gonna accept no bullshit ass trade. Like they would have traded him by now.
What the fuck are they trading him for? What do they want back in return for Zion? Like you said, he doesn't have. I don't think he has
He's not gonna
massive
trade.
value,
He's
but
not
he
gonna
definitely doesn't have Porzingis leaving Dallas value. Who they got like Davis Bertans
Yeah.
and another player from
Like a second round
Spencer Dinwiddie or some
Yeah.
shit.
Shit, but are you giving up a young player and a pick for Zion right now?
He is a young player. Who's a young player that you can actually trade for Zion?
I don't know, man. Like,
Yo, fuck it. Trade Zion to the Bucks for Giannis. Zion and a lot more.
yeah, but for
like
the Pelicans, though.
I would say Trey Murphy, but you're not going to trade for Giannis if Trey Murphy isn't on that team.
Yeah.
But and Herb Jones as well. Like I think the Pelicans do have a lot of good.
I think you just keep Zion and pray
Yeah.
that he's healthy.
I agree, but would I love to see Zion in a different jersey? Honestly, yeah. I don't
I
love
wouldn't.
the Pelicans. Really?
I mean, give it one more year.
Dude, you don't want to see Zion in a fucking Bulls jersey? You can't picture that right
No,
now?
that'd be sick. But
I can
the
picture
Bulls
that.
aren't built for that right now.
No, but that's what you rebuild around. You need a piece to build around before you
Bro,
can
we
rebuild.
got pieces.
Not a real piece to build around. If you think Josh
got
Giddey,
Modest.
shut the fuck up about Modest, bro. He definitely showed a lot of flashes in his rookie year.
Yeah.
But
the best
I'm
player in
not
the
going
draft.
on. I'm not saying he's a piece to build around right now.
In Zion is right now.
He's Zion fucking
He's
Williamson.
played 40 games a
I
year,
get
brother.
that. I get that. But New Orleans has not done any favors for themselves, reputation-wise, in the last few years. Their whole fucking team was out 20-plus games last year.
Yeah.
I think their fucking medical staff might be dog shit. So get them to a real goddamn roster.
Hey, it's not their fault that bro loves to eat.
Okay. He was in shape last year, though, and he still got hurt.
Exactly.
I get it, but there's a real chance that he turns his
Like
career
they
around.
got like a good, decent team there.
I agree.
DeJounte, Herb Jones.
I just don't
Trey.
think New Orleans is...
What- I don't
That
even know
franchise
what the
is
fuck
fucking
they traded.
cursed.
What'd they trade BI for? What'd they even get in return? Bruce Brown?
Bruce Brown and some picks, maybe? No,
Yeah.
I don't think they got like second-round picks.
They had to get at least one first rounder.
Let's
Maybe
see.
protect
Let's
it.
see. Definitely got Bruce Brown and something else, but...
They still don't have a center. I mean, they got Kelly Olynyk and Yves Missy. But
Yves Missy was all right last year, man.
now he is. But if they're trying to be a real playoff team, they got to get themselves a real center.
Okay, so Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, a 2026 first-round pick via Indiana, and a 2031 second-round pick.
Okay. So, yeah,
Yeah.
not shit.
No, literally not shit.
Maybe they're a team that tries to go and trade for Nick Claxton or something like that.
The Pelicans, I don't see them making any moves to buy right now. I think,
Yeah, they did last year.
if anything, they sell, and if they don't do that, they're going to ride out another year of this roster and see how it goes.
Another year of riding it out for the Pelicans.
I mean, they fucking fumbled the goddamn first-round pick, bro. Keep the motherfucker healthy.
You're blaming them for Zion's injuries?
I'm just saying.
At the end of the day, that guy has to take care of his body.
Oh, for sure. But, like, you think he's not working out or something? Like,
Obviously, he's not recovering. He's not doing recovery. Get him in the lab with LeBron.
you think a motherfucker like LeBron would step in by now?
Bro's got Luke on his team. He's got enough to worry about.
Damn,
Trying to
right.
get him in shape.
He's got that fucking chubby chase.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta say, bro, that shit that Zion had, like, did he have a kid with that girl?
Did he? I don't know.
That bitch is fucking ugly as fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro's like addicted to porn stars. Like,
Yeah, but like the ugliest possible. I'm sorry if y'all heard that crazy ass shit out there.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers pull up.
Someone
with
blast
their
some music
blasting.
out there. If it was that loud in here, I can't imagine what that car sounded like. Goddamn.
I'm pretty sure I pressed that dude one time, but oh no, it was the motorcycle. Okay. What were we talking about? Oh, this.
Let's move on from that.
No.
Zion, we all got
I gotta
our different
say, bro,
tastes.
you a sick
That's
motherfucker.
the same
Zion.
girl that's accusing him of shit.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
Yes, it is.
Mariah Mills.
Yes,
that's
the
who
same,
it is.
Yes, the same
Oh
chick.
shit, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Are you dead ass?
That ass.
I thought it was a different chick. Are you for real?
Yeah, bro, for real. You can
Did they
probably
have a kid
after that
together,
pod,
or
you
am
can
I
probably look up the video. Nah, I don't know. I don't think they had a kid. But
Oh
she
my
was just
God,
like
it
talking
is
about
Mariah
him. She was
Mills.
just talking about him 24/7, trying to get attention.
Yeah, Tony Busby declines case.
Yeah.
The top headline: Porn star suffers major blow. She considers lawsuit.
Crazy headline from the Daily Mail.
Crazy headline, bro. Yeah, that shit's retarded. I didn't know it was that girl. I thought it was a different girl.
Nah, same chick.
She's a fucking liar.
She just wants attention.
I take back what I said before. Zion, I believe you, brother, but you still are a sick motherfucker. Because she is wild looking, dude. Like,
Yeah. Shit.
yeah. Okay, let's move on from that topic, though.
We got any other rumors?
I don't think I have any other trade rumors, anything like that. But that might be everything. We don't have any players of the week or anything this time around, but
Yeah,
we'll definitely have something for next podcast.
for sure.
The early finals players so far,
Yeah.
probably for each team, and a couple more games to break down for you. So,
What's your game 1 prediction?
game 1 prediction.
I got the Pacers.
I was gonna say, give me the Pacers. They're gonna come out and punch them in the
For
mouth.
some reason, I feel it.
Come out, punch them in the mouth.
It's either Pacers win or Thunder blowout.
I was about to say that Thunder might just blow their ass out. Is it in Oklahoma?
It's got to be, right? They won 68 games.
For sure. Okay, actually, I lied. Give me OKC, but it'll be close. Overtime?
I think if it's close, Pacers win.
They do
Or
have
the
that
Thunder
magic
blowout.
fucking Cinderella luck.
Yeah, they got Halliburton.
For sure. I like the Pacers though. I think they do have a real chance, honestly.
It's gonna be a great series.
I know we both picked the Thunder, but it should be a really fun fucking series.
If the Pacers do win, all right, if and you're the Thunder, are you like, okay, we need to make a move? Are you going out there contacting the Bucks, contacting the Suns? Even if they win, are you doing that shit? Like,
Probably not.
if they win, run it back.
You have a great young core that can make it to the fucking championship, and they're only going to grow together. And continuity is better sometimes than going out and getting a superstar.
Yeah, but the West around him, they're always gonna get better.
Do you really think 2 top 3 players can be on a team together, Giannis and Shea?
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't see how that shit's going to work out.
Steph and KD were on the same team.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But they had the perfect team for that. I don't know if the Thunder have the perfect team for that. Damn close.
I'm not giving. Wait, so you're talking about Giannis and Shea?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean they don't really fit together,
that's what I'm saying.
but it's Giannis and Shea.
I agree. I think the continuity of the young core that they have,
Yeah,
and it's not like I don't think they're going to be like out of their minds trying to pay people in the future.
I mean you got to pay Chat, you got to pay J-Dub.
And you already paid Shea.
Yeah, those are the 3 main.
Yeah,
core
exactly.
Pieces.
And you can keep those pieces for the rest of their career, hypothetically.
The second apron, who really fucking knows?
I mean, it's 3 guys. It's not like in the Nuggets where you got like 4 max contracts.
I mean they're talking about. Then who are you gonna pay? Like, yeah, I mean,
no,
they
it's
just
gonna
have
be
such
3
a young team right now.
It's going to be
hard
3
to-
max contracts and a fucking bunch of role players, like minimum guys. You're not going to get an iHeart anymore, but like
Yeah,
if you win this year, you got to keep running it back. There's no chance you make a trade if you win it. You're
That's
not
for
the
sure.
fucking Lakers.
I mean they
Who
still
win the
have
championship then
20
blow up
first
the
round
roster.
picks.
Only team dumb enough to do that to the Los Angeles Lakers. Won a fucking championship, then blew up the roster.
Yeah, that shit made no sense.
Was it Russ?
It was for Russ. Yeah, they traded. Who'd they trade? Kuzma and KCP.
Yeah.
And then they let Caruso walk after they won the chip.
Dumbest fucking decision they ever made in their life. I think Caruso's going to get another championship playing a very vital role, man.
Yeah. Hey, he deserves it.
All right. I don't think I have anything else to bring up.
Yeah. Excited for these finals.
For sure.
Been a great playoff so far.
It has been. It has been exciting. A lot of close games, a lot of big comebacks,
Yeah.
big shots, tip-in fucking dunks at the buzzer, turnaround fucking threes.
Hey, imagine if the Nuggets won that series. Like,
Yeah. Aaron
shit would be
Gordon,
completely different right now.
send it to overtime.
Yeah. Some guys establishing their names. Tyrese overrate that. Most overrated player in the
Oh,
league.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Hey,
His dad fucking pressing Giannis on the court.
hey, preseason. Are you? Is
Nobody
he in Donovan Mitchell talks now? I had him over Donovan Mitchell. You said I'm crazy. Is he still in Donovan Mitchell talks?
He's up there.
Is he up there now? Is that fine now?
He's
that
up
I had
there.
him over.
That
D-Mitch?
is fine. That is
Okay.
fine. I mean, at the beginning of the season, I definitely would have told you you're fucking bugging, brother.
Yeah.
But nah,
He just need to warm up a little.
Tyrese definitely has a certain charm to his game that
Yeah.
just makes everybody around him better.
Definitely established himself as a legit all-star.
Oh,
Maybe
for sure.
even better.
All NBA guy. Did
Yeah,
he get All
yeah.
NBA this year?
I don't think he got it
so.
this year. But I think after this playoff run, he'll get a little
They
bit
get a little more
respect.
respect. Yes,
Yep.
sir. Definitely not overrated by any means.
No. But is that going to do it?
I think that's going to wrap this up for today. We'll see y'all next week, boys.
Yeah, like we said, make sure to check out them shorts.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see y'all.
Peace out.